off while I'm playing.
This doesn't matter.
Why are they gonna turn off when you're playing? You're kicking so much ass.
I hate this stream.
They can't even see. They can't even really see you.
Yes, no. It's not me. It's not me physically. It's what I'm doing. I don't like them seeing what I'm doing.
No, that doesn't matter.
But I don't know what I'm doing. You're cute.
It's true.
That's fucking true.
If you come here for fun, the most fun thing is the stream. So,
I'm out.
all right, kick ass, everybody.
All right. It's not me. It's how I play. That's what
Oh, that was a stupid flip.
Second. Am I? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how not to play pinball. These ones different. Flame. Flame.
Yeah, it's just the, you know, the pros and the billions. If I
I don't know how we're muted, but here we are.
Sometimes we mute.
All right. Anyways, the point is, not a lot of things have happened, but Nicole, even though her score is not very good, has lit car multi-ball at the left orbit, which means she can combo it in with the mode, which she probably will do, because the modes get harder to play as time goes on, unless you are really good at skill shots. Because you can do the really short skill shot for 1,000,000 points and start a mode instantly. The modes/missions are not random because this is a comp mode. It will be mapped to whatever faction down there, those circles there, and each of them are mapped to a shot. So once she hits a shot, one of the major shots, the icon will change. So Grace can hit, like, say, the right orbit, or that shot. Now it moved to the high table. So the high table is escort the VIP. I forgot what it is. Or something. It says Assassinations Risk Aroma. Now she's on a good one, the right orbit. A lot of people like this one. It's the Marquis de Gramont. It's Gather Intel. It is the ramps. The ramp mode. People like that. That's fine, and it'll stay there. So in a way, sometimes people want to start that one first. I like to start that one first, and even in single ball play, because I find it easier to loop the ramps in single ball play. But you could do any mode, any ramp, any mode can be stacked with multi-ball if you start the mode first.
For me, this is one of the easiest shot, if not the easiest shot in the game.
It can be backhanded too.
And this ain't too bad.
Right. That's what
so I showed those two.
That's what I do. I never shoot the ramp. I never shoot the middle one.
Yeah,
the
it's
Marquis.
tough.
And so far, that has not been an issue. They don't make you shoot. You can actually shoot the same ramp over and over in Marquis,
which is nice.
Which is very nice. Like, you could ski past here and then shoot the left ramp again if you really want. But if I'm Nicole, I would really like to start a mode probably.
Right, because she has car multi-ball lit from her action on ball one. But she wants to hit the weapons chest a few more times, and then it'll pop open. We're on the premium.
Yep.
And then she can go in there and start.
And that's another reason, because we're on the premium, it's harder to start modes. Because on the pro, there's not a box in the way. So what happens is you can easily dribble it in, and then it comes out. You can usually ski pass, hold up the flipper, it goes over, and you shoot it again. So on a pro, I play like 3 modes, 4 modes sometimes a game. Not well, but I mean I can start them.
You can get to them.
Yeah,
It's easier.
what this one is not. So that's why it's even more important to really make good use of your mode and multi-ball.
That's all I'm gonna do all night.
And Nicole should know this because she picked this. Right? She picked this game, right? Nicole
She
was
did.
first?
Yeah.
It's a good pick. Not a lot of people play this game.
Yeah, she know. Like I said, you know, she beat me pretty good
Yeah.
Saturday. She knows it very well. So we're getting close here. One more shot on the chest, and she's gonna late mode start, and then she did
The chest will open up.
She'll flip open. That's right. Like there it is.
We haven't even talked about the blood marker and the gives you ball save.
No, yeah, I mean, so if you hit this enough, you get an alternating outlane ball save that you can control with the flippers.
Yep. So Kat should really shoot the right thing there. Yep. And
She
then
wants
because she has car multi-ball lit on the left.
Oh, wow.
Everyone will play the same car multi-ball because it's comp mode. The car multi-balls change every week apparently, the order at least.
Okay.
So I don't know what's gonna happen because I've not seen this game played yet.
Okay, she's hitting the car, but she's already hit the car enough.
Yeah, I don't know if she knows that
Because this is
yeah.
lit.
I
That's
don't know
the
if she
key.
knows to actually start it. You have to shoot the left orbit. She might
But-
think it's like Walker.
But she really, I mean, she does clearly know she really wants to start the move.
Yes.
So that's like, yes, that's very important that she wants to
Yeah,
start.
and she even has 2 allies. She has Charon, Charon, and Akira. So those are good allies. Charon destroys the armored enemies. Akira just destroys enemies. So having both of them active during a mode is very useful. They'll clear your blue shots and give you points. And that's also why you want ball save sometimes.
Yeah, it's really disappointing. I wish I didn't do that a lot, but I do. A lot of times I start the mode and somehow I just drain. I consider John Wick a very drainy game.
Yeah, I do too.
The shots are very narrow, and therefore I miss a lot of shots personally.
Me too. Yeah.
And the ball's out of control a lot. You know, there's slingshots, there's outlanes, there's centers.
And then the whole thing with ball save is you only get 1 ball save until you do an adversary battle.
Yeah, you can only get it once.
And
So many times you can just not use it correctly.
Right, and then you cannot get the adversary battle. Like I will on this game I will drain if it's not during multi-ball or a mode. If it's not ball 3, I'll just take the drain with the ball save. I will move the ball save off the outlane. I'll just take the drain
Because you want to save.
because I want the ball save during the multi-ball or the mode because those are the high scoring opportunities. And when I'm not in those modes, I got more balls. I'll just take it because you can't reactivate the ball save. It's very unlike a lot of other modern games, which I don't think people realize. You don't get more. It's not like, oh, I just hit the blood marker 4 times now. No, you get no ball save until you've played an adversary battle, which is really hard depending upon what location you're at, because you got to kill a lot of enemies, and you can't stack it during multi-ball. So even though these enemies are blocking her shots towards that purple mode she's in, they are blocking her shots. So like, even though she's hitting them to clear her shots, she's not getting credit for them towards the thing.
So she is in purple mode with car
I
multi-ball?
thought she was. Did she start a mode?
I'm not sure. This is flashing. I don't know anything.
It looks like she did not start a mode.
I don't
Just
see
making
any lit
up a-
arrows. So I think she's doing car multi-ball
which
in
is
isolation, which is fine.
yeah, which is fine. I'll actually given the scores, but it also means that the enemies are basically going to block these shots. And while you do get some points, you don't actually get the credit for the shot until all the flashing lights are gone. It's the enemies, the blue dots. This is one of the only games of pinball where like the rule about flashing lights depends on the flashing light. Normally you
That's
shoot the
true.
flashing lights, but normally here if you shoot the flashing lights you might not get credit, but you're clearing the shot. It's sort of confusing. I think that's why people don't like this game. But if you take the time to learn the rules a little bit, it's not that bad. It's just weird that you can't pick up the enemies during multiplayer.
It's very weird. So she's ahead, you know. So I don't think it was, you know, that bad an idea doing the car multi-ball in isolation. Again, we see Grace has car multi-ball lit, but she also has mode start lit. So she
could
would love
soft
to
plunge.
short
She could short
plunge,
plunge
actually,
into that.
mode start. But she would love to start a mode and then start the multi-ball. She may not know all the rules that well, but we'd love to see this.
They also changed Winston. I mean, the Continental one. It's just you light the lock and then you shoot up the center ramp 3 times.
I was playing it the other day and didn't seem to do that.
Really?
I was really confused.
Maybe the
because I
code was
thought they changed.
They did change it.
like you're describing, and then I'm like, what is happening right here? Why am I
Maybe the
not
code
getting
was not
through?
updated on the one you played.
I mean, but that should be impossible. Right?
No.
If they're insider connected.
But it might. You can be insider connected, but disable code updates. which people are doing for D&D because apparently the latest code is not as stable as the older code. People are like, I'm gonna disable my auto update.
Okay.
Because 0.83 is apparently better than 0.84.
That's weird.
All right, so we really need to see Nicole. She needs to hit that car right now.
No, I think she went into excommunicado because she has ball save.
She's in the multi-ball, but this is very dangerous. She needs to hit the car to get the second ball in the play. She only has one ball. This is the build phase. If you drain out during the build phase, your multi-ball ends. You lose.
Does not sound right to me.
This is the one multi-ball for the car.
Oh, so she's in car.
She's in car, but she's in the one where it only starts with one ball, and you have to bash the car to bring another ball into play, and it sets your jackpots.
I totally
It's like a hurry up. And if you drain during this part, you're done. It doesn't be like, it's not like there's a pity, oh, here's your ball at a really low jackpot. Your ball is over.
So, but it was a build phase, and it had a ball save, but eventually the ball save would have run out.
Yes.
And she needed to
Hit the car.
hit the car to bring it to 3-ball play.
I think to bring it to 2 or 3.
Interesting.
Because I was watching David Green do this at Mission Control, and the ball save ran out, and he drained it, ended his ball. And he's like, what happened to my multi-ball? And then I was like, it was because you were in the one car multi-ball that doesn't start with multiple balls in play at the beginning. And you drained out, and it's over. Because you basically failed. And I was like, so the next time that happens, you just gotta shoot the car.
Okay, interesting. And it appears that's taxi cab.
That's taxi cab. The other ones are different. The other ones, I think, all plunge extra balls into play. But so that was not the best multi-ball, but let's see what she gets to.
So we actually saw Dina and Nicole do half of a good thing during their multi-ball, and that was during multi-ball. If you hit these 3 gold diamond stand-ups, and you get those gold diamonds to change from flashing to solid, so they each get with 1 hit. You light add a ball here, which comes with fresh ball save. And that's in any multi-ball, as I understand it.
That's right.
Now, Dina had it lit, but didn't add the ball, and then I think Nicole did. I think she got it lit, but didn't add the ball, which is a shame. Because again, like getting that fresh ball save and stuff is a pretty big deal.
Kat needs to hit the car right now.
Because she's in taxi.
Yes.
Phase 1 taxi cab, 1 ball. Now I don't see anything building, but it's in ball saves.
The ball save, come back.
I don't. So now it's building. Now I see purple. No, now she's in.
No, this is the multi-ball car, right?
But somehow she seemed to start it by just draining and not hitting the car.
I thought she did hit the car, but maybe.
Oh, maybe she hit the car.
I thought
Maybe she hit the car and drained.
That's what I thought happened.
That
but
makes sense.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to hit the car because it's the only thing glowing during this phase.
Yeah. Now, you say she was building. Was she building by shooting shots or some such thing?
I thought she was building. I have to look up the rules again, but I thought this is the one where you hit the car to build. Because you can hit the car multiple times, and it sets your jackpot or something. And then like you hit these shots, and then I think this is the one where and then you collect at the car as well. The super jack is at the car, and it increases. Now it's gonna be purple shots, and you hit purple shots, and the car lights again eventually. But there's some way where like you can hit a certain number of purple shots before the car, and then.
She certainly had a lot of purple shots. And she's going to get knocked out. I don't know if she's going to catch Nicole or not. It's probably going to be kind of close, actually.
It's going to be kind of close, but Nicole also did use lights out and hit a couple shots.
Oh, I missed her lights out, actually.
Yeah, that's why her playfield went dark.
Yeah, I missed. Ooh, close, but not quite. So, Kit Kat here is 1,900,000 fine. Nico. And then we'll see what Olive Oil here.
She should really soft punch. Just take this marquee mode and hit a couple ramps.
Yeah,
a couple ramps right now will put her ahead. Because this thing broke. Oh wow!
Nice skill shot.
Nice skill shot.
So the shots are valuable here in gathering intel.
Yes. It's all about hitting the ramps now. Nice.
Boom.
Just go all ramps. Forget everything else. Oh no! Not like this. Not like this.
See that? Okay. Good.
That was one shot though.
Did the values build as you go as well?
And then I think if you hit them in a certain amount of time, you get a combo bonus. And that's really juicy.
Okay, that is juicy. So here's Grace. She also has mode start lit. I think she doesn't know about the short plunge to start the mode. She still has car multi-ball lit.
Yep.
So if things go right here, she could easily pass it, frankly. And if things don't go right, she will not pass anything. So it's pretty. Her fate is in the balance.
Let me turn the music down.
Yeah, she'd love to get that mode start on the right. Yeah, I think she doesn't know about it because she's kind of intentionally shooting more towards the middle, like shooting the car. And the car, she's already hit the car enough to light the multi-ball. She just needs to go the left orbit or into that right weapons case. Nope. Well, Grace, if you come back to this and look, the right weapons case would have started
because it was red.
Yep, it was red. And the left orbit, because the red, the like teeny red arrow.
There's a tiny red arrow.
It's under the green.
It's like somewhere here. Okay.
Yeah, the teeny red arrow's lit. So either before or after starting the mode, you could have started the multi-ball. Now, if she had started the multi-ball first, then she couldn't go back and start the mode. But again, there would have been some points there. So Grace, if you go back and look at this, now you'll know. And it's kind of interesting that the red glow of the weapons case is, it doesn't flash, but it glows. But if you know to look for it, you'll see it. With that left orbit lighting for the car multi-ball, I'll tell you what, it's very subtle. It's a very small red Oreo. It's a very small red arrow that is like, it says something like car, or something like this. And it means your car multi-ball is lit. And it's very subtle, so you really got to know to look for it. And the other thing to appreciate is that on the premium, the car multi-ball is really easy to start. Okay, somehow hitting the car not that many times starts your car multi-ball. In contrast, if you're playing on location or at home or wherever and you have a pro, it's actually quite a bit harder to start that car multi-ball. A lot of players will still do it. And you'll see players start the game and they'll bash and bash and bash and bash and bash the car over and over to actually get that car multi-ball lit at the left orbit there. And you have to bash it a lot. But here on the premium, you don't really, they didn't really have to bash it much to get things going. So we're going to play Avatar. This is, again, I think this might be the most beautiful game in pinball. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pinball game. Seeing it online somehow doesn't do it justice. It does it some justice, but in person, wow, so beautiful. It's amazing. Now, do they have to pick their order first before I can do anything like this? Okay.
I mean, technically, you can change it if you're wrong. So let's just.
But yeah, what a beautiful game. So here's Grace, who presumably picked it.
She did.
Let's see what she can show. She just shot it into, I think, the Tree of Life. Is that what that is?
That sounds right.
Yeah. I gotta get myself back to Disney World and go to Animal Kingdom. Maybe did they change their Avatar stuff now at Animal Kingdom and Disney World?
I don't know.
You're not as up to date on that.
Polero would know. I think he loves Avatar and Disney, and I think he's been to this.
Yeah, I mean it's some good stuff.
I'm pretty sure we're all still going for this skill shot here.
I thought you were saying we're going to Disney World.
But I meant for this skill shot to lock balls.
It could be. Now, before, what is it? Before you plunge, you are locking in a skill shot.
Yeah.
And then
with the button.
You can lock it with the button. So basically it cycles through the options for you, and then when it gets the one you're going to try and shoot, you hit the button. And there's actually like lots of skill shots you can shoot even if you don't pick it.
Yeah.
But if you pick that one, you get like a better skill shot.
I think so.
Super skill shot. You just did skill shots.
And Nicole locked the ball.
That's
good.
The
normal way.
That's good.
But I don't think a ball has ejected in the shooter lane. Classic Avatar. Oh, no, it did.
No.
She did. It did. Okay, good.
So she got to pick a skill shot again.
Right. That's good. She locked a second ball. So
yeah,
that is the skill shot you want.
Dropping balls back here locks him for this.
And I think the skill shot, although they might have changed it with the way this happened.
Yeah, I think the first one she seemed to do the Tree of Life skill shot. The second one she did the Aoi Ui skill shot, which is what she got.
So she just needs to light her lock by hitting that one flashing green arrow.
This one here, yeah. You light in general. If you're not getting them through skill shots, you're lighting your locks here.
Yep.
Has this been updated at all,
Yeah.
or is it still the same as it ever was?
No, it's
or-
been updated.
Okay, because I haven't. I don't know if I've played it recently to know anything about the update.
I have not either, but I think it's been updated a while back. And it changed some stuff. I just don't know what. I think it's harder to start multi-balls
Okay.
slightly.
Is the Meilia still meaningless?
I think so. I have no idea.
Okay.
I haven't played this game that much.
Yeah, again, that was the one question I had, because for a while the Meilia was like, I don't know, it was meaningless. Pretty
Yeah.
much you should just disregard it if you're playing for score.
I mean, it's just like the tokens, right? Like, I don't know the modes well enough, so I don't go for certain tokens.
Yeah, I think that could be meaningful, but I also don't know.
So Cat shot that bank over there, which is good stuff.
This here.
Yeah, do that during multi-ball. That like lights the whatever.
It lights your in lanes
Yeah.
and out lanes for awards. It's not like normal, like spell the in lane and the out lane. No, it's hitting this 4 bank lights them for pretty significant awards.
Yeah, like max toxin, which is like max shot multiplier.
4x shot.
Yeah, and then there's unlimited arrows, which is unlimited shot multipliers. So if you
Doesn't
have
drain.
shot multipliers on your left and right, there's the arrow icons there above the flipper. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting. And because of that, this in a multi-ball, scoring can go crazy because you can have a moto multi-ball running and then get some like max toxin and unlimited arrows and just go crazy. Like 4x shots, bam, 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 bam.
You know, 4x is really
Yes.
amazing. That's
4x
a big,
mode
big
shot,
deal.
4x jackpot, 4x super jackpot.
It's like doing it 4 times
Yeah.
at 1x, doing it one time in 4x.
Yeah, so like you can also, I think every jackpot's still an out of ball. I think that's still true,
Okay.
which is an interesting rule. But the ball save is really short on multi-ball, or it's non-existent, I think. So that's to compensate.
Yeah, so again, she picked. Why thought she locked up all of them? She must have gotten an injury. I thought she actually laid it into the
Did she dive yet? That's the other one.
Yeah, so here she shot around here, and this scoop ramp turned into a scoop when she did. So now she can shoot into this scoop that she can shoot into this scoop that was a ramp for a second. It's back to being a ramp again. She'll snap back into ramp mode and go underground and work her way towards the other multi-ball. I gotta remember the names of the 2 multi-balls. What's the first one?
The Battle of the Hallelujah Mountain. is like-
First one is Battle of Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Second one,
Has a harder name, so I call it the Avatar 2 multi-ball.
Avatar 2 multi-ball.
Or
Very
the
good.
Way of Water multi-ball, because
Way
that's
of
the name.
Water.
The subtitle for Avatar 2 is Way of Water, and then the first one is, I believe, the first multi-ball was, I think, in the first movie.
Okay.
If I remember
like
right.
it. I like
I
it a
think you can roughly divide this playfield into sections, and different sections are from different movies. But the second movie, which I've not seen, has a lot of water, and I think that's more the right side.
Okay.
And I think that means by default the left side.
Underwater here.
Yeah, by default I think that means the left side is more of the land, air, jungle. That's the first one, Earth. Because I know the home tree is the big deal in the first movie, and that's on the left side.
Yeah, so she's picking her skill shot like here, home tree skill shot. So she stopped it on home tree skill shot. So that means she's trying to put it in here, and
Wow.
she did.
That was a lot of points.
Yeah.
She had 7 million all of a sudden.
Still in ball save.
Still doesn't have the third lock lit, because that arrow right there, I think that's
Right
the Jake
here.
arrow. It's the higher one. It's Jake and Nahiri, I think.
Oh, it just said spot Hallelujah multi-ball progress. So what is it? Sometimes the home tree gives mystery
Yep, I
awards?
think that's right.
Is it for like hitting the flanking targets?
That's
Oh,
right.
she's underground. She's underground.
Underwater.
Underwater. Wait.
Under the playfield. But there's a pop bumper there, and there's stand-ups, and you basically just move the lights so it hits the lit stand-up.
Yeah, the flippers move the lights, but otherwise it's all nudging, isn't it?
Yeah, and now she's got to just beat this guy, which should be doable.
And there's actual flippers down here.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
Ball
The
saves
upper,
out. Don't mess this up.
the upper lower play field.
All right, she
Yeah,
got
she
it.
got it. Upper lower play field, no flippers.
Yep.
Lower play field flippers. So she's in this
Battle of Awatatu.
Battle of Awa'atlu. So she's an Awa'atlu multi-ball,
Yes.
also known as
Avatar 2 multi-ball.
Avatar 2 multi-ball.
Way of Water multi-ball.
Way of Water multi-ball. This is good. I mean, the multi-balls are great points.
They are. Every jackpot is an out of ball. And
Yeah, or is it every? Are these blues jackpots and the reds are supers? Is it a supers of jackpot or a bad ball?
Oh yeah. Oh
'Cause
maybe
the,
it's.
do the blue lights count as jackpots?
I thought they did, but they could have changed it with the latest code update.
Yeah,
and you can
'cause
see her
there's so much
arrows are
growth.
depleting.
Yeah. Here's a red, and a red is going to be like a big point plus add. So red, I think your red is your big score with Adaball. You can see even without getting red, she's
Yeah.
still getting great scores.
And you can also
Yeah.
see her arrows get replenished as she runs out of them, but then her multiplier decreases.
Right down here and here.
Yeah.
And,
And then
and we can see right here what her multiplier and arrows.
and it decreases by like 0.5, not by like a whole.
Right. And,
And
she had press to retrieve arrows,
Yes.
though, didn't she?
So when you press to retrieve arrows, you can mash the button and you'll get more multiplier shot. We'll get more arrows, which are multiplied shot.
Yeah.
Eclipse jackpot, 43 million. Very nice.
Okie dokie.
Here we go.
That's big. So you can see the score really blew up.
Unlimited arrows. Oh, the
Here. This
greatest.
is good.
Let's go nuts now. Oh, that might be the end of that multi-ball. That's okay.
100 million. That was pretty big.
Yeah, the Eclipse was for like half the score.
Yeah, big Eclipse jackpot. And again, that's like,
And Battle of Awa Atlu was 48. There you go.
yeah, that was all the points, that the multi-ball and the Eclipse. Now the Eclipse, I forget, at some point the Eclipse starts,
Yeah.
and then like all the score you get gets thrown into an Eclipse jackpot that you can then collect on the right ramp or
That sounds
something
right.
like that.
Something like that.
It's something like that if it's not exactly
Yeah.
that. It's something along those lines. So again, she's picking her skill shot here.
And on the screen, it will tell you what the Eclipse jackpot is. It's not a mystery.
Right.
You just have to be able to have time to look at the screen, which is easier said than done.
So she's going to stop that whenever she feels like it. Or just plunge if she doesn't know.
That's not the one.
There, she stopped at Rainforest. So one of the skill shots was lit for a boost. I don't think she got it.
It looks like Mayua Mystery was actually the left ramp.
Okay, that could be because I feel like maybe the left ramp actually has two flanking targets.
Oh, there was no
So you had like the two flanking targets of the left ramp and then the left ramp itself maybe is the mystery. That sounds
Yeah.
a little hard to read, but if you're at the machine, you can read some of this stuff. So she picked left out.
That'd just be like plunging it. I don't know how you get the left out lane
I
otherwise.
don't know.
Or do you have to like alley pass up and out? You token. So the scoop is probably lit for a node by now.
Yeah, this rainbowy rectangle I think means you can do a I can't remember what it's called.
I know it's like the main modes,
But it's like
but that you get with the song tokens.
yeah, the song token mode.
It's like each combination of song tokens lets you play a certain mode. There's a status screen that explains it all much better than we could. It's like visual.
Yeah,
But honestly-
it's certain combination. I mean, it's like
But there's a lot of combinations. You have to look at the status
right,
screen.
right. Basically, at some like at the outset of the first ball of the game, a bunch of song tokens are lit, and all the ones that are lit are the first part of at least one song token
Mode.
combo.
Yeah.
And then once you shoot one of them, a whole bunch of other ones will be lit, and those are all the possible shots that could extend that song mode combo. And then eventually you complete a song mode combo of one sort or another, and shooting here takes you into that song mode combo mode.
Yeah, and then they're all unique. I'm sure some people have favorites. I don't play this game enough. I just start whatever I can. Hopefully right before a multi-ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my goal.
All right. Last ball for Grace here. Let's see what she can. So she's still got her scoop open from before. Okay, so she could go towards that Aruwara. Yeah, so
Awa Atlu multi-ball.
That's the one. Yeah, so she's down here now. Okay, ball's going to kick out. It's just going to bounce on the pop bumper with pop bumper action and nudging action, and she's just moving those lights around with the flippers to try and get enough of them so that she's going to have, multi-ball lit. I think she succeeded. Now she's got to wail away down here. And she's got enough action that she's going to go into.
Yeah.
Jonathan multi-ball. Victory.
Awa Atlu.
Battle of Awa. So that's good. She's probably going to get huge points here just
Yeah.
from doing this.
This is good point.
And she needs it.
Yeah.
You know, because she didn't get it going until now. So.
I generally try to play multi-ball just all day in this game and then randomly start modes. Or sorry, randomly qualify modes and then think about starting them right before the multi-ball. That's got to be the super, right?
Yeah. So I mean, maybe the blues aren't called jackpots. Only the reds are called jackpots. I'm not sure, but oh yeah, it says 3 more hits to light jackpot. But if you see red, shoot red.
That's an add-a-ball.
You get big points and add. So that's really like what's going on. And I guess you got to shoot enough blue shots to light your next red shot, which is called jackpot. And it comes to the add-a-ball, as you said.
And out of it,
she didn't get a lot out of that,
but I mean,
unfortunately.
isn't she in second place right now?
I don't know. think she's in third. But I mean, it's good to do it. I mean, it's a lot better than not doing it.
Right, and she has locks ready for the other one.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Unfortunately, she's not
Ooh,
going to get
Eclipse
there.
was there. Okay, so let's see.
Game over, player 1.
Yeah,
Player 2 is up.
I probably should have turned up the exposure, but I didn't realize this game. Was so dark. Oh, that wasn't even the last ball.
Well, that was her last ball.
Oh yeah, right.
That was Grace's last ball.
Good point.
Yeah, like that. Somehow the video here doesn't do the absolute beauty of this game justice. It's such a beautiful game. I mean, it is really amazing. We can't even hear the sound in our ear, but you can hear some of the sounds. The sound's absolutely beautiful.
No.
Gorgeous game.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I
gorgeous.
should have turned the exposure up a little bit. That's okay.
That looks pretty good.
This game can get very bright and get very dark because Eclipse
my
like dims
gosh.
the playfield.
Yeah, like an eclipse.
Oh, look at that.
Not a coincidence.
She's really
They
wants
thought
that
of-
last lock because she hasn't
She
played
does.
Hallelujah there. Oh,
So
no.
here or here, right?
Yep.
Or even here.
Yes, or even there.
Uh-oh.
Lots of options.
Lots of options. Not trivial options
No,
or anything, but
I think the best one is the right orbit.
I mean, you
Or
can
that,
do it
or
from
the
down
left
there.
orbit, like
You
just
go.
like
She
that. Just
snapped
nailed it in.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Battle of the Hallelujah Mountain.
Battle of the Hallelujah Mountains multi-ball.
I mean, it's just the same basic rules. You want to shoot. Well, you really want to shoot the bank first, in my opinion. But
So you're saying come over here
Yeah.
to light these in-lane, out-lanes for juicy goodness.
yes, because I want my multipliers up. I'm gonna get some jackpots. Jackpots are out of balls, and that's always good.
Right now she just jumped to 4x because she had hit that, and I think she went through here for max toxin. No, here for
I think
max.
Max Talk is
That
on the
didn't
left.
last
Yeah,
very
here from
long,
max
huh?
toxin. So now she's at 4x. 4x multiplier. Wow, look at this. So everything's 4x.
Go.
Yeah, this is good. And is she out of it?
She's not out of it, but there's only one ball, so I'm confused what happened. Is there a ball stuck somewhere?
Are we sure she's not out of it? Yeah, she's out of it because she just
Oh.
went underwater.
Okay. But the video is still playing the battle, which is why it's confusing.
It's been a little delay.
Or it could be I don't know the modes, and she started a mode that has that video. Oh,
She's
come on. She has to hit the orbit.
Not easy.
So the second time you come down here, you can't just keep bashing the target. You have to hit one of the orbit shots. But I think it's only one. And this is also timed.
Oh,
you
she
gotta
hits
hit
one more.
both. You gotta hit both of
Just
them.
as you said, you think it's only one. Oh,
Just
dang
like
it.
I said, it's only one. It's actually two. That's
So
10.
close.
I know.
And then if she gets back down there, which she has to shoot the ramp to turn it into a scoop, then shoot back down there. Does she have to do it all again, or just that one? No, it's just the one
I think
shot.
it's
We
just
can
the
even
one
see
shot.
right now.
Yeah.
Even right now, it's taunting her.
It's just the one shot.
Letting her know it's just one shot. This is taunt, how it calls. I mean, not exactly.
You're right. So she locks the ball for the. So she's out of multiple for sure. But she can plunge right now into a low. I like how the locks are different depending on if you're a multi-ball 1 or 2. I think that's really cool. The animations, the video clips.
Yeah, that is cool. So she tried the super lock skill shot, didn't get it. That's okay. So she's got to come here to light that lock now.
Okay,
But
keep
again, she may just prefer to shoot this ramp once to turn it into a scoop. You could call it a scramp or scoop ramp. She shoots this ramp once to turn it into a scoop. She can go back underwater.
Wow, she completed that road. Got a letter and everything.
Completed the
Rookier or Rooker or whatever. That was
Oh,
the mode.
Rookery.
Rookery. That was the one she was in. Or I don't know if that was technically a mode. It's the other. It's the other type of thing.
Was it a song chord thing? No.
No,
Oh, it
it's-
was a.
It's the other thing where you shoot the same shot enough times or something and it
Right.
qualifies. This game has like 2 different types of modes.
There's
Basically.
a lot going on.
Yeah, this game is quite complicated. The
It's
status
nice.
screen is
It's
also
nice.
very nice though, explaining things.
Yeah. And it's a nice game. Believe me, oh, she's downstairs. She's underwater. Believe me, you don't have to know all the rules for this game to
play
be
multi-ball.
amazing.
Just play multi-ball over and over. That's honestly quite good.
I mean, it's such a beautiful game. You're going to enjoy it no matter what level.
It's the ball on the left flipper here.
Oh my gosh, am I gonna fail?
I wanted
twice
to
in a
score here.
row?
What?
Robbed.
He got robbed.
Robbed.
He made the shot. He needed to get credit.
Robbed. Absolute,
my God.
absolute thievery.
Oh,
Absolute
How
thievery.
many
So
times can I fail?
Hey, that's pinball.
That is pinball. That's pinball.
It's not the best part of pinball, but it's part of it.
So she just started, I think, another thing. Another one of those other mode things we call them.
She made the shot.
I know.
Knocked
That's
it
just how it is.
It looked perfect.
It did. I thought it was going to start. I don't know what happened.
Multiplier at 3.7.
She's at a big multiplier, too. She was at 4x,
Yeah.
just dropped to
How did that
3.75x.
for like 6 million points?
Another 20 million in that ball. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. Let me put this one.
That was sick.
Yeah. That ball 2 multi-ball stack was awesome. With the eclipse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's a big, big.
Okay, so what does Cat need to get past Grace? Like 5 million?
5.
She's got one
And
lock.
player
at least.
4 is just above Grace at 5.1.
Okay.
So, what player, Dean's gonna shoot too. So.
Right.
Oh, you suck.
Okay. That should be a lock, right? Yeah.
Yep.
What lock? That's ball 1. Oh, it's just 1. Oh, you know what? You can look at on the upper left of those lights. Oh no, those are lights. Those are the lights for the other mode. See how
The
there's
other thing.
So she's one more away from. You just have to light them all. I don't know. I think like the third shot there would have started it.
I think she's gonna stay in 4th here, unfortunately for her.
I think you're right.
So interestingly, Dina is already just barely ahead of Grace.
Okay.
So she just needs 124 million or nothing. That's it.
Right.
If she doesn't get 124 million more, she stays inside.
But she's got multiple. She has not played in she hasn't played one of the multi-balls, right? I don't think she's played either multi-ball.
I think she is not.
So it's a lot of options. And we saw Nicole get 100 million off on multi-ball and Eclipse. So and if she keeps getting these sponges,
Wow, she skill shot. She just plunged a second lock, didn't she?
pretty sure. Yeah. One more. Does she get to punch again? Yeah. Let's go right into multi-ball right now. Oh, or did not.
So she needs to hit this to light lock 3.
Probably worth it. With that.
There you go. Oh.
Now we just need one of the orbits, basically.
Yep.
Oh, and it even started a mode.
Now I wonder, does this take you out of the capacity to do that?
That's what I was
underground?
wondering. I
She
never.
probably just wants to do. See, I would go orbit.
I would go orbit for the multi-ball, so it's guaranteed. Because the multi-ball is guaranteed. I don't know what happens when you shoot that dive thing. When I don't.
She just needs like 123 million
You know,
more.
it's doable with the multi-ball.
It is. It's not easy. So pretty darn good game there by Nicole. No question there. In the hundreds, even though she got kind of cheated because she made the shot on the lower playfield, on the lower playfield there, that should have taken her into the multi-ball, but didn't quite get it. Okay, so the way it works is that whoever came in 4th, which in this case is Kat, picks the game. We can take a look and see what's going on here. So we have some scores coming in from around the field here. Well, Jungle Queen and Meteor, they're going classics over here. Hillary doing well here with some big scores on Monster Bash and Jurassic Park. Stephanie in the lead over here with a little action on the old wins on Attack from Mars and The Bally Game Show and Creature. But then Kat here, who it hasn't come up yet, but we're going to put it in. It's going to come here. She got to pick the game, any game she wants to in the room. And, she picked a challenging one. She's going to take us back a little old school. She's going to take us to the future spot. So is it new school? Yesterday's future is tomorrow's past.
Alright, future spot. Don't
Tomorrow's
do me
yesterday
dirty. Don't
Good
do me
luck.
dirty,
future
spot.
spot. No, I don't know the details, but this is a future spot.
Okay.
3-ball game, very difficult. Couple ways to score big. 1, lit spinners. 2, bonus. Those are the 2 ways to score big.
Future spa. 3-ball future spa.
3-ball future spot. So there's a pretty interesting in-lane, out-lane, in-lane organization over on the left. And you see right now, before the plunge, there's a little innocent yellow arrow at the very top of the playfield. If you get the ball to go through whatever in-lane is pointed to by that innocent little yellow arrow, you turn one of your left out lanes into an in lane with a gate. So it's a pretty big deal because at the outset, if nothing has happened, over on the left, you see there's 4 lanes there. We'll zoom in on them in a minute, but there's 4 lanes there, and 2 of them are in lanes, and 2 of them are out lanes. But if you can get through that in lane, you can go through that rollover lane up top that has the yellow arrow pointing to it, you can convert an out lane to an in lane. So it's a pretty big deal. So a lot of the players are going to try and plunge on that yellow arrow, and if they don't plunge it, they might go back up top and try and collect it. And there it is, the old hole of the backside, as they sometimes call it. Sometimes we call it that. It's very sad. We don't want it. It's similar to the exit.
She got the arrow though.
She got the arrow, yeah.
And that happened.
So this is a shame because it didn't change it to an in lane forever.
Right.
But right here, right now, in lane stays in play. I'm calling it an in lane.
Sure.
Out lane. But if you get that arrow, this becomes an in lane instead. So that's what Grace managed to do. Now, she didn't stick around long enough to benefit from that.
Cat got no letters off the plunge. And that's future spa. That's future spa.
That's the curse of the pick.
I agree.
The curse of the pick is raining on Cat.
Yeah, Cat did pick this.
She picked it.
I pick games with ball save generally.
I do like ball save. I also like 5-ball games. It's similar to ball save.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
It's like,
yeah, I would probably never pick this game because it's 3 balls, and I would not pick this game. I would not pick Paragon. I might pick Galaxy. I should be playing that now.
Galaxy's a fun game.
But you're right. I wouldn't mind a 5-ball game.
Yeah, 5-ball game. Ooh, nice nudge there. See, this is a nice nudge because she wants to make sure so it's going to come back to this in-lane, out-lane area. She wants to make sure it doesn't goof around in there. So she popped it up and away, which is what she wanted to do, but unfortunately ended up down the middle anyway.
A little bit of a... almost got a letter. Dina get the flip? Yes.
Now, it's funny, at the outset I mentioned that the game can be played for lit spinners or bonus, but we haven't seen a lot of either one going on. You light the spinners by hitting this very first inline drop target. Just the first one lights both spinners for 1,000 for the rest of the ball. And that's good points.
Especially in 3-ball play.
Yeah, especially in 3-ball. That's good points. So a lot of these players, they may be struggling for control, but I know that in their hearts, they're wishing to get this drop target down to make those spinners lit for 1,000 a click. Because 1,000 a click is a lot, especially relative to the scores that we're seeing so far. In addition to wanting to light the spinners, what they're not doing, they are succeeding in building their bonus. Every letter of future spa is 2,000 in base bonus, and that actually carries over throughout the whole game. Okay, finally spinners are lit. Now this lights out.
She also spelled
believe
future
me,
spa.
the spinners lit. She spelled a complete spelling of future spa. So she has 18,000 base bonus locked in, plus 2,000 for every letter she gets thereafter. She didn't manage to rip a lit spinner, but she got good points. So she got 22,000 bonus.
Yeah.
If she had gotten the second inline drop, she'd have doubled the bonus just on that ball. So the base bonus stays for the whole game, but the multiplier just for that ball. Third inline drop, 4x bonus. Fourth inline drop, 6x bonus. But just for that ball.
And the rollover on the right spots you letters.
The star roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
Although
yes,
I think something misfired and Dina got a letter somewhere in the pops, but I might be wrong. because she could also hit the stand up because I don't know which letter she was missing.
Right.
This is dangerous. Stand up in the middle for the spa letters. Don't ever hit those. So
yeah.
don't ever
this
do those on purpose.
It spells spa.
The rollover will give you
And
those
then
letters.
this always gives you a letter, but also there's a white light that goes like here, and then off, that you can spot a letter with some of these other terms. Like right now, this would spot a letter.
Oh my God, I'm done.
I'm gonna show
Let's
my
watch it
shirt
again.
for
We gotta
Kat.
see. We gotta see that. We gotta see.
I gotta
this.
show my shirt for Kat because
Kat, I wanted to enjoy Kat's agony. That was amazing. I'm sorry, Kat.
So I'm wearing the shirt that says plunge better.
Plunge
and
better.
That was definitely a plunge better because she plunged the same letter all 3 times. Yeah. Plunge better.
Plunge better. The plunge better shirt. Nothing but agony and despair for Kat. I'm sorry to see that despair.
I always do a non-full plunge and then a full plunge. That generally at least will give me 2 different letters. Hopefully.
Spinner lit. This could be big. So she just got this. That's all she needed to do. This spinner, the light's out, but believe me, it's lit. Both spinners lit. So if she gets a spinner, whew, her score is going to rocket.
Don't worry, Dave. It's all good. I'm advertising Downtown Pinball League shop.com or whatever. DowntownPinballLeague.com/shop. You too can get a plunge better shirt. And apparently I didn't change the chat color. That was not bad. And now we have white text. Oops.
What color was it?
Mostly black. But we got this. I'll fix this.
What shoes? Where's her spinner shoes?
All right.
Oh, Nicole, why are you not shooting spinners, Nicole? Tell us about it.
She wants bonus. She's called Future Spa already. She's got 18,000 in bank. Wait, did I actually change the colors now? Okay. Yeah, all right, it's black.
That was a tough save. So she just crept past Dina.
But if Dina has these lights.
Dina has 22K in base points.
So just don't tilt.
Don't tilt.
Just keep that nice feed out there.
And she still wants to beat whatever Grace is. Yeah, need some spinners there.
You think so?
Right? Oh, yeah.
Probably. I don't know how well the spinners spin on this one.
I don't either, but they're good points.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, plus you get back up top.
Oh yeah, and you get letters. Yeah, for sure. Good point. Forgot about that part. Like that.
Yeah. See, now that wasn't even a killer rip, but it was many thousands of points.
Here we go.
15.
Got it. 2x.
This is how we do it.
Wow.
Oh, look at those points. 1,000 a click. That was like
Wow.
20,000
Look
or
at that. She spelled Future Spot twice.
Insane.
I think the best game of Future Spot we've seen on this in a while. Oh, look at that. 4x. Come on. Oh, is that brick? That was a Bally brick. The drop didn't go down. It's still up.
Wow.
That was straight up Bally brick. That was like Metallica. That was like the Metallica first grade marker. Like, nope.
Not sure what move she was trying to do. I'm sure she alley passed there or just did something.
I think it just fell out. What's up?
I mean, this is huge.
Yeah,
This is like 4 times 30,000 bonus.
Yeah.
Good
Wow.
gracious. Yeah, that's some good future spot right there.
330,000 on a 3-ball Future Spot. Wow.
A lot of people are asking in the chat, is this one of Dina's earlier relatives? And the answer is almost certainly not.
Fair.
Because this is, it's a little. What is this game? 1979.
Right, but this game actually takes place in the future, so shouldn't it be her descendant? I don't even, or her cousin or
Well,
something?
to model for it,
I see.
they must have taken actual people that
Okay.
were alive at the time.
Got it.
To mimic future people.
Got it. The future definitely, actually this is probably still farther in the future.
Yeah, no, this is, we're not here yet.
Yeah, we're not here yet.
Yeah, we're not here yet.
Yeah.
This is, even for us, this is still future spa. So this is interesting. So that was an interesting game. We saw the agony of defeat and the thrill of victory there for Kat and Dina respectively. I mean, that was definitely, Kat suffered horribly right here on camera for your viewing pleasure. But Dina blew it up. She really killed it. Meanwhile, we got other stuff going on. CC making a little advance on Stephanie over here. Okay. Hillary doing really well here against Naoko and Sarah. I mean, those are some really good players. Sarah was one of our top scorers last week. Naoko, an all-time great player in her own right. Erica continues to do really well here. Oh, they're going. They went Jungle Queen, Meteor, Super Classics, Jaws Premium, one of the newest, and then back to Countdown. So they're definitely hitting the classics. Looks like Chelsea's doing some picking here, so they're definitely choosing some classics. And honestly, there's a lot of great classic games here at the arcade showroom. Here's another game that I consider a classic, Counterforce. I consider this like on the cusp of classic or not classic. Counterforce.
Yeah, but it's often put in classics.
I call it a classic.
I think it's a classic. It's put in classics a lot when it comes to like classifying games for tournaments. So
I think of classics as like roughly 1980, 1979 and before. And although this one has a timing element to it, I still consider it a classic.
yeah, for sure.
But this is right. I consider this as like the end of what I would call a classic.
Fair enough. I think technically there might be some PAPA definition that's like 1970 something, but
Oh, really? You think?
there is. It's written down.
Oh,
but I
didn't
mean,
know.
that hasn't been updated in forever. So I think as time moves on, the definition of a classic should increase
Yeah, that makes sense.
because this game is even older now.
Right. But this is like, there's no modes in the
Right.
game. That's like a key element, is that there's no modes. But there is a timed element, so that's a little bit more of a
Yeah, these guys are coming down here.
type thing. Oh yeah, the aliens are coming down. You always
trying
say
to-
what? This is like the
This is the Space Invaders
What
pinball
it
game, the
really
real
is.
one, the real one.
The real Space
Much more like the video game, whereas the real Space Invaders pinball is just weird. I mean, it has cool rules, but they're not at all like
Yeah.
Space Invaders.
No.
There's this is very much because you're trying to defend your bases from the aliens that are advancing in the straightward down lines. You defend your bases by clearing them by hitting these drop targets or hitting the lit lanes, which map to these drop targets, but not in a logical way. Like this one might map here and this one might map down here. Like, yeah. And then you get the bases by running over these green things. Oh, but the plunging gives you the outlane ones because there's two on the outlane.
Well, not the saucer, not
Right.
plunging.
But it's not.
Yeah. The saucer. If you plunge, if you get to the saucer by any means,
Right. Which hopefully you do it on the first plunge.
I'd like to try it.
I do try. I think the best plunge would probably be coming in one of these three top planes and then getting the saucer because it can actually wobble out of the saucer.
You can.
it's
Ring
like-
around.
Because otherwise, the only way to get the other ones, the outlane ones, are to drain, and nobody wants that. Which is why if I'm under attack and it's like the outlane ones or the ones that are gonna get blown up, I don't sweat it too much because it's pretty easy to hit the saucer or get back in the saucer, as opposed to trying to get some of these other ones that are like, some of these other bases.
And what's going on here is that anytime you collect bonus, which is usually at the end of the ball, but there's one exception. Anytime you collect bonus, those green bases are going to be your bonus multipliers. So you start with 1x. So if you have no base, you're still at 1x bonus collect. But now she's at 4 bases, so she's at 5x bonus, and she has 11,000 base bonus. Again, the main way to build the base bonus is by dropping these yellow targets, either by striking them or going through the associated rollover lanes, like we're talking about.
He just lost a bunch of bases.
So she lost a bunch of bases, and so instead of getting 5x that 11, she only got 3x.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting. In the middle of her ball, at one moment, she could have drained and gotten 55,000 bonus. Later, since she got bases destroyed, she ended up with 33,000.
Yep.
So it's interesting. Your bonus can actually go up and down throughout the ball. Pretty interesting. Unusual in that way. But yeah, you lose those bases, you're losing bonus multiplier. Thank you, updated ROM with a ball save. Yeah, that was good. I like a ball save, like
For
you were
sure.
saying. A ball save is one of the best things. No doubt. In mine. That's mine.
Cool.
I mean, she got good drops there. Unfortunately, it was just bink, bink, and then SDTM.
Yep.
Straight down the middle, as we say. Okay, here's Dina. Boy, that was a big in the future spot, wasn't it? Whew,
Yeah.
She really tore it up. Oh, that's a nice shot. So there's one hiding here, and there's one here. And she could also collect them like here, or here, or here. See, she didn't get much base bonus at 3x. So she's close to Grace. Kat's way ahead. This is 98.
Yep.
Okay. So let's see what Nicole can do.
Nicole only has one base.
Yeah, she only has one base.
Really like to plunge the
saucer.
Yeah.
And it's nice that this all picks up right where it left off, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, this is like right where she left off. So it remembers her.
And it remembers the alien's position as well.
Yeah, exactly. So she's gonna get ball save. So she got it. She got these. So now she's at 4x.
That's a good plunge and a good. That's a good plunge and a good in lane on the right to get another base.
Yeah,
Lots of
5x
potential.
bonus. Again, though, it's interesting. This game is funny because you can really flip around for a while and not build your bonus. Because it's pretty much just yellow stuff. So you can see she's flipping around, flipping around, flipping around.
I would, you know what I would do? I would consider trapping up to not and just letting the aliens go to reset the drop bank right now because it's clear that it's hard to hit that one. It's not, nothing's under attack.
I don't trap that easily on this game.
Right, but I mean, I think there was time.
You know, a lot of times there's a lot of on-the-fly shooting in this game. Why is that? I feel like it's challenging to trap. Am I right?
It is, but I think that should be on the radar when you keep missing that one drop. And then there was no base under attack because it was in a lane where there was no base at the end. So
base at the end.
You're not risking anything really, other than your time.
So here, 2 bases. Yeah, she just got 2 bases wiped out. So she's at 7,000 now, 8,000 base bonus, but she's only at 3x.
Right.
But she'd love to get some green shots. Now, it's not easy to shoot for greens,
Yeah.
is it?
No, that's why they just sort of happen.
Yeah, me too.
Unless you can do the alley pass like right to left. And do that. Maybe that works. The right to left is somewhat doable. The left to right feels really hard.
Yeah, I don't even.
I've done right to left.
Does it moonwalk? Probably not.
It can moonwalk, but moving right, if you moonwalks right to left, it's less dangerous. If it moonwalks left to right, you're screwed. So that's why if I'm going to do it, it's only going to be right to left. I think left to right might be there, but it's way too dangerous. The big brain move would be when there's one drop left and there's nothing under attack instead. Actually, try it. If you do get the trap, is just wait for it to be at the bottom row and then shoot it. Hope you hit it, and then you light bonus collect, right? Not bottom row, the second from the bottom.
Yeah, second from the bottom row
Bonus
lights
collect.
your mid-ball bonus collect.
Which
And
is multiplied.
it does drain your bonus, but you get it multiplier. Yeah, right now she's lost all her bases. Basically, all her bases belong to them.
She got one back though, right?
She
there.
got one back. Now one her bases belong to her.
She really needs to hit the. Wow, that's dangerous.
Now, now 2 her bases belong to her. Now 1 her bases belong to her.
But she's getting a lot of drops.
Bases are definitely coming going. She's up to 21,000 base bonus. So those bases, those bonus multipliers, would be huge if she can get them. But she's about to lose her 1x, her second X.
She saved it.
Oh, she did. Yeah, with 24,000 base bonus, she would love build multiplier with green action, which again, it's just not easy to go for. I mean, that gave her an extra 26,000 by training out the right outlet.
I know, because it gave her.
That ain't bad.
Right, but she also had one on the left outlet. So as long as she drained one of the outlets, it would have been
right. Beats drain in the middle.
Yeah, for sure. It feels very much like an EM where you want to drain out the sides.
So that was a great ball by Nicole.
Wait, that's coming.
Kat's going back at it. Second chance, Kat. You can do it.
Much better.
We believe in you. We believe in you.
Oh, she got a lit lane. That's always good.
Good use of the
Another drop and another base and another drop. It's going well so far. Almost.
Oh, damn it. Well, I mean, in that brief period, she got up to 7,000 base bonus and got a 5x. I mean, that's not that bad.
For sure.
35,000 bonus, that's like compared to these other scores, that's huge. So she did a good job there. In the short period of time she played, she did well.
Yeah.
One hiding here.
Okay. Nice.
There's that one. One left here. She would like to get attacking the base. Here it is. Got it. Nailed it. Very good. Well played. And again, that base bonus, always building with these yellows. Yellows, in addition to destroying aliens and preserving your bases, it's building your base bonus. And pretty much that's like the only way you build base bonus. And bonuses really predominates the scoring. I would say. I mean, you get some score during the ball, but bonus really predominates. Yeah, that's a nice shot right there. Still got one. So they're going after the 2 bases she has.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
She could recollect them like you mentioned.
At the saucer.
Yeah, that sucks, but she can recollect those 2 at the saucer.
Yeah, those are the easiest to get.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a nice save right there. Okay. It's leaning left, or we're getting insert action. But she got to 115. I mean, she was only at 52.
Right.
So that's a big.
That's good.
That was more than
double.
her doubles.
Putting pressure on Dina.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. He's got 2 right now. He has 2 bases. That's going to add a base.
Yep.
Like you said, this saucer gives you the outer 2 bases.
What an in-lane. Gets another base.
Yeah. Yeah, now she's at 5x. Again, base bonus is very low right now. She needs more yellow.
Yeah, I think you can look for a trap here if you can get it.
I could imagine. Yep.
Because there's no base under attack.
Yeah, I could imagine a trap. The ball was going around, cruising around gently enough. Maybe trap as well. Oh, that's a great shot, though. That's even better.
Yep, that is. Oh, wait, is the bonus, is the saucer lit now or not? Bonus score? Or is bonus click
Yes,
upper right?
it is lit. This white light here
Could be
is
good.
bonus click.
It'll drain her bonus, but
Right, she's at 8,000 base at 5x. Oh. Well, she's going to get it 8,000 base at 5x. So she's going to pass Grace, but she's not going to catch Kat or Nicole. So, you know, I'm sure Nicole feels pretty confident. However, Nicole saw what Nicole did, and she knows that because she was able to do it on all 2, Kat can do it on all 3.
Exactly.
So even though she's confident, she can't really goof around. She still has to try. There, she picked up another base. This is very good.
especially
She's got
because
3
the
bases.
aliens are under attack, or they're threatening
Aliens
a lot.
are ripping down now. As the more waves you do, the faster they come down, don't they?
Yeah. That's a really cool rule.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah, 2 of her 3 bases just got wiped out, so she just went from 4x to 2x. Now again, her base bonus is low at the moment, so she's got time. You know, she can build it all back up. Now her base bonus is.
Oh, this will be good because
this is
it's saucer.
nice right here.
Nice.
See, regains those outer 2 bases. Yeah. So now she's at 24K. Now 28K. I mean, you can see like some of these previous bonuses were huge.
Yeah.
Because she's doing well right now. She's only at 28K bonus.
Yep.
And this is going quite well. So it's just a testament to how big some of those previous balls and some of the previous bonuses really were. Is how well she's doing. Yeah, if you get to 20,000 base, which she did, you're blowing
picked up another base.
You're blowing it up.
Okay.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, she's at 16, 17,000 base bonus. Almost pulled it out, but that's going to be 5x20. That's 100,000.
Yeah.
That's a big number. That's a very big number. That's really strong.
Yeah.
Very tough for Kat here. Kat's got to have just a huge ball.
Yeah.
And basically, she's just got to let it rip. She's just got to collect yellows and just wipe them, clear them, clear them. Or maybe get the ball back?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like, barely hit a thing.
It's all about how fast you drain on this one, because it's modded. It's not a real ball save. The real counterforce has no ball save. The stock one.
Ooh, nice shot.
Yep.
That's big.
Huge, yeah.
Because now there's all these up. Now there's 7 opportunities instead of 1 to build the base bonus.
She looks so angry.
She does. She looks pissed.
She's locked in, as kids would say. So did that collect her bonus? No, that was just a bonus. Oh, yes.
I like that look. She's like, I kind of got away with it. I mean, she's pissed, but that was a great game.
Yeah, she got second.
I mean, take a look here. She's getting like what? I mean, big X on that bonus. 250. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a good score. Believe me, that's
sure.
that's a very good score. Yeah, that was a power dismount. Yeah, I like her angry lip with the power dismount. That's cat style. All right, over here. Wow, Stephanie with 33, big score because these are great players. Nancy's a great player. Cece's a great player. And they actually did a nice collection here. One of the newest games in the room is Metallica Remastered. One of the older games, it's not that old. Hot Tip's a pretty old game. Laser Q's oldish, and then we're in the middle with Bally Game Show, Creature, and Attack from Mars. So they really ranged across a pretty wide variety of eras. And Stephanie came away with 33. Not easy to do in a very tough group. Other places, we see Erica still leading with 25. Some scores just came in, but we're going to jump ahead to mousing around. So you want to mouse around?
Yeah, if the flippers hold up. The flippers on this one can be sort of wonky over time.
Thursday next week is our Metallica Women's Launch Party. I will show you. Working on some
Where the heck is
This is going to be part of the trophy. First and second place will each get a trophy like this, and third and fourth will have a different trophy. The top four will get a trophy.
What time's that Sunday event?
Sunday doors at noon, and tournament starts at 1.
Yeah,
And then what about Thursday?
Thursday,
call him the cheese ramp.
tournament starts at 7.
7 o'clock. Nice time.
So yeah, it's very hard on this one to actually hit the left ramp consistently. The flipper here is like sort of weak.
You can do it though, right?
You can do it, it's just hard. So sometimes what I do when I don't have that is I shoot this over and over because it builds up and can be decent points. You just got to be aware that sometimes you get the what I call the Johnny drain where it comes down here and it pinks out.
Yeah.
Just got to be ready. Just got to be ready to nudge like crazy. The bonus generally not worth a lot on this, so. But she's already spelled mouse and trap, so she's doing what you want to do, which is like Road Kings. You have these two banks of like stand-ups. You want to hit them both, and then it lights a lock here and a lock somewhere around here.
And she just locked one.
She just locked one. Yeah, this lock here and a lock here, so she needs another lock here. Use this, and then we'll be in multi-ball. And then during multi-ball, you want to lock them again. It's very Road Kingsy in terms of like what happens during multi-ball. You're going to lock them, and you're going to shoot the ramp, I think. Just like Road Kings. You want to lock them and shoot a ramp. Hey.
It's I'm not sure which one's more popular.
Yeah, I don't know which ones are popular, but it's the same
Might be
company
mousing
too.
around. Yeah, it's both Bally. They're like same, maybe 1 year apart.
Interesting.
So
He wants that right lock.
yeah, that's all she needs in the world. Right? Pretty much.
But
So here's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Gets
it's
decent
good point.
points.
And the center is down, but this is the Soren ROM, so you can't just keep shooting the center over and over. I think you get like 3 center shots.
But then you get you get some sort of big combo bonus.
You can. I forgot how it works. I never tried it.
I never knew how it works, but all of a sudden you get like 450,000 combo bonus. I'm like, what just happened? Cece just made some announcements. Are we gonna have graphics for those later or not?
Yeah, I have graphics.
Okay, but just for those of you who are, in case you don't stay at the end of the stream, this Sunday, 1 p.m., Dungeons & Dragons launch party here at Cap's Arcade Showroom, 4411 East Palm Avenue, Anaheim, California, 1 o'clock Sunday. And then Thursday, 7 p.m., Women's Metallica Remastered launch party.
Yes.
7 p.m. Thursday. Wow, a lot going on.
Yeah.
No, or wait, is that this Thursday or the following?
It's the following Thursday.
The following.
Not this
Okay.
Thursday.
So the next thing, well, there's going to be
Actually,
Friday.
it's the following Thursday.
Okay, so in 6 days, 1 p.m. here, Dungeons & Dragons launch party.
Just say
Then-
223.
If that's the date.
That's the date. And then
227.
227
There you have
is
it.
the Metallica launch.
That's
For
women's.
women's.
Women's Metallica.
Yes. Okay. All right, so we're back to Great. Oh wait, no, Grace is player 4. All right, okay, good. Did not get hosed in that return. So you can also spell cheese right. That's a strategy, right?
Yeah, I guess like does spilling cheese increase your jackpot?
I think it does, but doesn't it also let you have like a cheese bonus? It opens up the ramp, the thing at the top of the ramp, and then you shoot it.
Yeah, cheese bonus.
Go Packers, indeed.
That's right. Yeah, we got Grace, the big Green Bay Packers fan. When she signs in, she uninstalled connected. She's Green Bay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Aren't they also the cheese heads?
They're the cheese heads. It's perfect.
Perfect.
That's right.
Yeah.
This would be perfect game to wear a cheese head.
And the skill shots are very valuable because they increase every ball.
Yeah, and they build your jackpot value.
Yeah.
You know, should you get a jackpot, which I would love to say I always get a jackpot, but I don't.
it's-
But if I do get one, I'd rather it was more.
Right, especially on this one because you got to hit the right ramp like just perfect.
So she spelled trap. She's one letter away from mouse. I mean, she's not happy to have drained, but she's one letter away from lighting her locks for multi-ball. That's not that bad,
Yeah.
you know.
So Nicole just needs this right lock. And then she'll be in multi-ball, and then during multi-ball you gotta shoot the same lock, and then shoot the right ramp. And then you gotta go all the way up the right ramp into this little, I'm gonna call it the mouse hole. Gotta go up there, and then... Alright, let's trap up and win this shot. Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. Okay, cool. Try again. Alright, we'll do the pause.
Little reset.
And
Reset.
Oh my
A
gosh.
little early on that shot, I think both times.
yeah, I
Early.
think you're right.
Oh.
Not quite.
Does she want us to replay it? Probably, so she can look at that. This is not what she meant to do.
Little late on the flipper on the left.
Yeah, you know, you know what I never want in pinball? I never want the ball to hit here.
Yeah.
I never want to hit the behind the flipper plastic or whatever's back there. So many bad things can happen. Okay, so she finished mouse. Yeah,
save.
that's a nice save right there. And again. Oh, wow, almost spelled trap. Just get this P here.
You can spot letters too, right?
Yeah, I'm a little confused how
Oh,
you
she
can
just
do it.
spotted a letter off the orbit somehow.
Okay.
Ooh, that's another reason to shoot that left orbit, I guess.
There you go, yeah.
Point system.
So that kicked out.
Right, because
Nicole's
Nicole
lock
lost ball. There's no lock stealing in this, but there's like lock placement stealing, sort of like Word Kings.
There we
There
go.
you go.
And she's going to plunge into multi-ball.
Yep. Huge. Get this ball. Get this
Skill shot.
skill shot. Okay. So
Once
now,
you plunge, you can't move.
right. So now you gotta. You can't move it to begin with anyway.
That's true. Can't move it at any point. You're right.
So she still needs to lock. And there is no restart or pity, whatever, back in the old days. Okay, got one.
So now she just needs this one. Even though it kicked out of that
Yeah.
one, that's okay. She's credited for the right lock. She just needs this one. She's not going to get it.
Okay, back to where?
Back to where she was.
Back to spelling mouse and trap. Back to shooting left orbit. Whatever you want. But you can see it's hard to make that ramp.
Oh, this is open. I go up here.
I would go up
anytime,
here
so.
for sure. You're
like
at least getting
100,000.
It's at least 100,000.
What? This was lit all red. What does red mean? It must not mean
It means
kickback.
extra ball.
It means screw you.
It's green is the kickback.
It's so cool.
I think it's extra ball.
Something.
Something.
It's like
I jacked the exposure up because it's dark in here.
it's like FUK. Like if FU cat.
Yeah. It's the green is the kickback. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Just needs the app. Don't we all?
Yeah.
Don't we all need the app? Oh, wow. That just came off there. It comes down just the wrong speed here. Just the wrong speed off this wall here. That is down the middle. I mean, if she somehow knew that that feed was going to go down the middle,
Nope.
She
Dina
could've
got
slapped
the
the machine.
300,000
That's big.
skill shot.
That's huge. Okay, she's going to multi-ball.
She gets another
got a
skill shot
lot.
attempt,
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah.
These are all 300,000, right?
Yep.
Huge.
Oh,
Wow.
baby. That is sweet. Needs to lock a ball on the
Get
right.
another one.
Get her. It's like 2 2.5 million. Let's return the jackpot value.
Oh boy. Okay.
Good try.
Can you post pass on this? I don't even know.
You can.
I've been trying forever. Oh, that'll work.
That does work. That looked perfect. I don't know what happened. Oh, that's a great tip over.
Ramp
That's
pass.
a great transfer. She's early.
Everyone's been early on that right one, except Cat.
Oh, that's a nice rollover pass.
Here we go.
Yeah. Very
Later.
good. Early.
Head down.
Oh, it just kissed something here. It looked like it was coming
I
to the
thought
right
it was
flipper.
going to the right flipper too. That's why I thought you
Kisses
could dead
something
bounce.
here.
Oh yeah. That sucks.
Oh. I mean, that's not. I mean, gosh. Oof. She's right there, and it's the score's so exciting. It's not even going to show us.
Yeah.
That's like. That's how.
She missed the skill shot.
That's how close it is.
There you go. Back.
1.7.
That skill shot would have. Okay.
But-
A skill shot right now.
Yeah, she loved that skill shot.
Because Cat played the multi-ball, she emptied the lock. So this is huge. Oh, no skill shot. Oh.
That's. She's okay though.
Maybe you could use the multi-ball now to hammer in the middle. And just stick.
I mean, she's still in multi-ball. I mean, she can still get the jackpot, right?
It's true, but I mean, another option would be if you know that the right ramp is hard to make and you don't feel it. You could hit the during multi-ball. You can shoot this dangerous center shot and open it. It looks like.
I feel like.
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Now that it's open, I could agree with shooting.
You can shoot it,
but I would still go for the multi-ball jackpot. Right. Yeah. So it's lit. So now she has to head for the hole.
All right, so you gotta shoot all the way up the right ramp. Let's go, Flipper. Do it. It's hard. Okay, well that's that. Oh,
That is also bad. I mean, she did well though. You're right that ups is the middles is would have been more points, but that's big. That's a big bonus. 650 in bonus.
for sure.
It's not bad.
That's the 3 million.
Yeah, that was good. That was quite good. Okay. Now, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to wait a second to say anything.
Skill shot time.
It's not my fault I didn't say anything. Oh, she's going to get on bonus. Okay, good. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to say, she only needs a little past Dina here.
Okay,
I didn't
she
want
got
to
it.
say
She
it
got
because I
it in
didn't want to
bonus.
jinx
She got
it.
it in bonus. Yeah,
I was nice to not jinx
Yeah,
it, though,
that was
wasn't I?
good. You were.
If I had said something, she probably would have tilted.
Yes, clearly. I agree.
I really didn't want. I didn't want to say anything.
So 1.3 million puts Grace like around there.
Oh,
that'll
that's
help a lot.
big. That's big. Yep. She just needs. There's no ball save. It's always a risk commentating clearly.
Commentator
of
curse?
of commentating cursing for players. I mean, we just saw Cat in so much agony already tonight. I didn't want to see any more agony for Cat. So let's take a look around here. So yeah, this is the last group. Part of the reason we did them. Wow, look at these 33s here. Stephanie 33, Hillary 33. Erica 33. Wow, amazing. And then, so this is going to develop here. That could definitely get past.
So Nicole, you're going second?
So everyone here is going to end with an even score because it's a 4-player
This is
group.
the last game.
Whereas in these other groups we had 2 odd scores and 1 even score in each group. But we're going to Indiana Jones, the Pinball Adventure. Let's go. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, da, dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 da. Color DMD. Dun, da, 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 da. Yeah, they got one of these in Disneyland.
They do. I don't know if it's still there. It like comes in and
I
out.
think it's still there. I was there not all that long ago.
Okay.
And it was still there.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's all wood, right? I mean, it
it's
has
like
wood
it's got
paneling.
wood paneling. Yeah, it's got wood paneling. So. Yeah. So Nicole with 33. So she's gonna be the champion of the night.
Yep.
Because there's actually 33. 33 is a big score. Okay. And there's 33s in every other group.
Oh, wow,
You
nice.
believe that? You got Erica, you got Hillary, and you got Stephanie.
Nice.
All had 33s, but Nicole, 33 already, and she's going to get at least a point here, so she's going to be the night's champion.
Yep.
Let's see what everyone else can do to try and keep that score as low as possible for
So,
Nicole
yeah.
and high as possible for themselves.
Yep. So there's a multi-ball here. You got to clear these drops. and then sneak it in. You can sneak it in or clear all the drops and shoot it in. 3 locks get a multi-ball. We'll go over that when someone starts one, because that's the main strategy, I would say. The other strategy you can do is shoot this scoop like this for modes. The thing is, the modes are not random. They are basically determined by this like part of the play field. There's like these lights that strobe around when switch hits or pops. This is not a bad one, because that was shoot loops, I think. So you can like combo the loops over and over and get a lot of points.
I like the video.
Yes,
Horse
the
chasing
video mode, or the picking the chalice, or shooting the gun. The thing to remember is, I believe all the modes pay out in bonus. So
Oh, is it all of them pay out?
I think almost all of them. You'll get some points, but if you tilt, it's
Thank
like
you, OC
you
Adventure,
just
yeah.
like you just if you're that's why that's another reason why people do multi-ball, because it allows them to tilt. It allows them to really push their warnings, because you're not scared of tilting, because you're not going to lose a lot of points when you're playing for a
If you're
multi-ball
not
strat. But the problem with multi-ball is you can start multi-ball and get no points because you got to actually get the jackpot, right?
Yeah.
I actually play this game for modes.
Okay.
But I also lose. I mean, I don't lose, but I don't get first a lot.
Okay.
And then that happens a lot too. You get rejects like that. But I say, you know, that's pinball. You can also backhand it usually to the scoop.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's a better backhand, I think. Better from the right. I tell you one other thing. If I tell a beginner about this game, definitely want to tell them about the multi-ball. That might be the first thing. Maybe the second thing I tell them.
Yes, you will.
Do you know what it is?
What?
If you hear the elephant, raise your right flipper.
Oh, yeah.
Because sometimes
The ball comes out
ball comes out here.
instead of coming out in the shooter lane.
the good news is you hear an elephant.
Elephant roar.
An elephant go. "Oh." You hear that elephant, you better hold that right flipper up, or you are about to end your ball.
Yeah, 'cause this
so
ball is-
just remember,
It's
if you hear
yeah.
the elephant, if there's one, it's like a
True.
critical thing to know in this game.
Yeah.
If you hear the elephant, hold your right flipper up, lest ye end thy ball and perhaps thy game. So yeah, elephant, flipper up.
Yep.
We'll hear it. We'll hear it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple other things you can do, like do this path of adventure when this thing is lit. Shoot this ramp. As we saw, missing the ramp is very dangerous.
Oh yeah,
You can hit this very dangerous captive ball shot for stuff. There's a wood reward. There's a multi-ball here.
there is. Yeah.
Usually not very high scoring, but the multi-ball you can use it to work on other things.
Yeah, I think there's a drop in front of that captive ball.
There
right?
is. It's a very dangerous shot. Usually the best way is to pop this hit thing. But the main ways are mode versus multi-ball. I think those are the main ways. Oh, and this is the original Jaws where you can nudge it back in.
The original Jaws.
It is. This is the original Jaws with that little nudge in on the right. Narrow escape. It's worth 1,000,000 points, just like Jaws.
I don't think of it as like the original. It's just Jaws, but I mean,
I mean, Jaws
there's
has
other
the-
games that have.
Yeah, but they don't give you 1,000,000 points.
For the close call.
Yeah. They give you 1,000,000 points and it registers. A lot of the like EMs and stuff have something like that, but they don't give you points.
No million points.
There's no switch or anything.
No million points. Interesting. Okay. I like it.
Yeah, and then the whole idle spitting out balls elephant reminds me of when it's like when you first play Halloween or Ultraman, you better be aware that these scoops are gonna eat the ball.
Yeah. I mean, they do a good job of flashing
Yes.
the screen, but still, you're not expecting it. You know. Flashing or not flashing. Okay. Up the middle now, right? Boom.
Get that lock. Pow! Also, yeah, you want to complete your in lane, top lane spells indeed. It gives you these your helpers, your friends, sidekicks, acquaintances, whatever they're called.
Oh, okay.
They're characters from the movies.
Okay.
Short Round's one, Willie, I think Marion's one.
No, what do they do?
They do different things. When you get them, they say, "Hey, she has the quick multi-ball rate. This is actually worth it now."
Yep.
It's gonna time out eventually, though.
Yeah.
I would go for it, but
I would too.
because it's a multi-ball. It's a 2-ball, but hey, it's a multi-ball.
Probably not gonna happen. Maybe here's one shot. Okay, she went
She
for
went
the
for the
middle
ball.
instead, which is fine.
Each one makes ramps to turn around. There you go.
Ramps are loose. Oh, God, let's think about that.
They're also worth like 5 million as you collect them, and I don't know if they increase your bonus. They might.
I feel like it's bonus multiplier for spelling unity too, but
No, maybe.
I think.
Still 4 seconds left on there. Ooh,
Oh, really?
the best one.
Oh, this is great.
Gotta click the right one.
Oh, okay, here we go.
They're right next to us. We're not gonna think. I haven't stopped paying attention. see. I'm not even gonna mark it. So we think that's the right one. Oh, Dennis, you were wrong
I
too.
died.
You were wrong too.
I died.
Dennis was even wrong.
I chose unwisely.
Wow.
I was pretty sure that was it.
Wow. So if you succeed, you get points. All right. Even Dennis. Well, you got 5 million. She got 5 million. She got 5 million in Choose Wisely, so that's good. Ouch. She
I'm not gonna lie,
5 million.
Jonathan. I chose poorly.
You did. She
I
got
chose,
5 million. She
you know,
got 5 million.
you can choose wisely,
Oh, come back.
or like Dean and I, you can choose poorly.
Yeah. I wasn't paying attention, so I had no idea.
I was paying close attention. That wasn't it though, because
Apparently not.
I chose poorly. Trying for the mode start back then. I mean, the ball went out anyway.
I know,
so
but
it
she
didn't
also
hurt.
already had one warning. So.
I mean, she hadn't played a mode, right?
Right.
So it's not like she
It's
had
fine.
big numbers.
Yeah. But she already got one warning, so it's not surprising it tilted.
Now, what she's doing here on a lot of machines, I know you can backhand mode start. Can you on this one?
I haven't played this in a long time. So I don't remember. That's why I don't know. Because I haven't played this copy.
I feel like it's pretty common that you can.
Yes. So I would
Yeah.
go for it.
Oh, Dina had just done it for once. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I feel like usually you can, but something's like sticking in my head. Like maybe I had struggled with it on this copy at some point as well. It's a nice game. Okay, what? Middle?
With that mode shot.
One mode shot. One forehand mode shot.
It's ball 2.
Okay. I like that when you hit that drop target trying to cap the ball up there. You get a cool little graphic. You hit this, you get a cool little graphic. This now, it's not always color DMD, right?
Correct.
Yeah, this is nice. So
Yeah.
this is a nice upgrade.
Yeah, and I think
I
this
like
has other upgrades too.
It's a pretty nice machine. It looks really good.
Yeah, like it's got gold trim or whatever,
Yeah.
like the legs and
The armor.
The armor. or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you know,
Right, but gold color.
yeah, don't color.
It looks because this is like silver.
Yeah, it's a nice looking machine.
Yay! See, 5 million. Lit loops work up to 5 million. Sorry, the loops are worth 5 million. But she got some points for getting John Rhys Davies' character, which I forgot. Path of Adventure. Whoa. How many locks does she
I
have?
think she's got two. I think she has
So this would be a good plan to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ball 3. Once you see the cup, that's
This
ball
is-
3.
Oh, the elephant, the elephant.
Yeah, see, they're all
That's it.
coming out.
That's the elephant. Now here she had ball 6. Left ramp or center?
You shoot the center hold like jackpot? I didn't know that. I thought it was
You
always
can
left
lock
ramp.
balls back in here for extra skill.
Okay.
Yeah, I think during you can go back in here for like double jackpots or something.
I always just try to shoot the left ramp and then the right ramp.
Yeah. No, I always try and put balls back in.
Oh, now I know. And as we saw, multi-ball was started, but not a lot of points on the multi-ball.
I mean, it kind of was. I mean,
Right, but I mean, the jackpot in multi-ball starts at like, doesn't it start at like 50,
high.
50
Yeah,
million for one?
yeah. But I mean,
And
she
it's
is way.
repeatable.
I mean,
I
she's
know,
way ahead,
I
and
know.
she jumped way up
Right.
with that. With
But
just
yeah,
multi.
but the potential scoring in multi-ball is really high.
It's
You
very
watch
high.
like people who can really play this game, they collect multiple jackpots, and it's like just tons of points.
Big points.
I cannot do that either, so that's why I always play modes. But just one of those games I just never learned the optimal play.
She's up here. She's tilting this now.
Oh.
She got one.
No.
Oh, she almost got back up there. All right, got the mode. Oh, it's the same thing.
It's the same.
It's the
freaking
same
movie.
thing. The game's like, no, you will play the adventure.
Path adventure. See, I mean, just ignoring it for multi. It's so valuable, in my opinion. And I
Get
just
all the
don't.
little lanes. Here
I
we
don't,
go.
I don't know how many this is.
Maybe we'll find out. Okay, maybe not.
I mean, she must have got something.
I don't think so.
think you have to make it all
I
the way
think you have to
down?
make it all the way through. You have to get all the lit lanes. I think she got 0. I think you have to go up there multiple times. In this mode, you have to go up there multiple times. Because there's only
Okay.
one, I think there's only one light or something lit at a time.
Nice job.
Okay.
That's good. She's in a solid second right now.
We'll see.
I would have loved to see another multi-ball. That's
For
what
sure.
I would love to see. And I would still love to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
There's Cat.
Multi-ball.
Better.
Or just make sure you smile.
Multi-ball for sure.
Channel your wrath, Cat. Channel your wrath.
Bonus 2x. So you're right. Indie spells bonus.
That's going to come back. It's not eternal life, but, you know,
Right.
it's some more life.
Right. She has the multi-ball at the
Right. I would do it.
unfortunately.
We're not
Not
laughing.
laughing.
We're
That was commiserating.
we
I felt like,
suffer
ooh.
with you. We suffer
feel
with
that.
you. Yes. We suffer with you. We are very empathic here in the booth.
Yeah. No, because I've done that too.
Yes.
I do
yes.
that all the time. And then the number one thing I saw the day what Dina did, where you do the bad catch and it goes straight to the out lane, and it's like nothing you can do really. I mean, you can tilt the machine probably, but
Yeah, you
it's not
live,
going to save.
and you live that horror in slow motion
Yeah, if you
inside
watch
your
the
mind.
like rainbow drop the out lane, you're just like, well, I should have caught that better. Get good. Dave would say get good. Play better. That's the other shirt. Also available at downtownpinballleague.com/shop.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's pinball, get good, and plunge better.
I didn't
They're
know
all
that's where those
available.
shirts came from.
Yeah, it's all from Downtown Pinball League.
They got to advertise that better.
They really should. I always tell Jay.
I didn't know. I want those shirts.
There's actually even more designs than that. He added other designs.
Are they already made, or is
No,
it
you
made
just
custom made?
You just order and they send it to you. So, but it takes like a week. It doesn't take that long.
Wow.
It's print to order.
Sick.
All right. So here we go. I will put that in.
And probably gonna
Get
so
CC.
CC right here. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. For this is a fun night. I'm gonna bring CC in,
That'd
and
be
you
great.
guys can do some announcements.
Yep,
okay,
sounds
we'll
great.
find her here.
All right. So here we are. Nicole is going to jump to a great score. Jump to 38 points. A perfect score would have been 42. That's awesome. Great job, Nicole. Great job, Stephanie, Hillary, and Erica, all with 33. Anytime you have 30 plus points in a 6-game series with 7-5, 3-1 scoring, it's always good. So that's gonna happen. Yes, I'll see you Wednesday, Dave. So she cat there too. We might be playing together. Dave and I, we haven't played together for a while. We haven't played together this season. That's the more important thing. Dennis, me, and Dave, and Kat could all be in the group. I haven't played with Dina yet too either. Okay, so we're looking for Cece. She's coming here. I got the graphics up, so Cece's coming in. Hold on. All right, Cece's here.
I'm here.
All right, so we got some
Yes.
stuff, right? So we got.
We have
This is coming up this Sunday. Sunday, 10 o'clock. $10, 1 p.m.
and doors open at noon.
Oh, so you can come here at noon. All right.
Doors open at noon.
Is that CC noon or like Hillary noon? Like who's opening? I'm just asking. I'm just asking who's opening at noon. Is it
I
CC?
will be opening at noon.
Okay, CC. Okay, so y'all get here at noon,
Yes.
and
I'm almost done with trophies now, so we won't have a
Okay.
trophy all-nighter
okay,
situation.
nice. So yeah, so 1 p.m. So yeah, this should be fun. That should be funny. That should be fun. And then the other thing that's coming up also somewhat soon after is this, right?
Yes, so that's going to be the following
Thursday.
Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And that is at 7 o'clock.
Yes. Not 7:30, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Right. And
And
then-
I'm still waiting on my launch party kit
oh, really? I got mine already.
for this,
Oh, for this. Got
for
it.
the Metallica.
That makes sense.
Because I put it in late.
Okay.
So
That's fine.
it probably got buried with all his D&D launch parties,
Yeah.
not realizing it was a Metallica one. So I texted Michael Grant today
Okay.
saying, hey, my launch party's a week and a half away.
Please give me a kit.
Can you make sure I get a launch party kit,
Yep.
Please.
Yeah, so
Please.
speaking of other launch parties, I'm hosting a launch party a week from Wednesday at
At
Michigan.
Mission Control.
7 o'clock p.m. It'll be fun.
What format?
It's just group match play.
Okay.
And then finals is also group match play.
Okay.
But it'll be fun. And you can win a plaque. There'll be a Translite giveaway. It'll be cool. So yeah, that's coming up. As always, you can always check the calendar. It's right here. I'll show the calendar in a moment, but this is how you get there. This calendar got a bunch of events this week, a bunch of events next week. It even shows you big out-of-town events like Starfighters. Good luck to everybody who's going to Starfighters this weekend. I think Jim is going, among other people.
Oh, wow.
He's on the list, so...
Yeah, so our launch party means that we won't have, like, I heard some of the people that win the tournaments here are going to be out there.
Technically, if they scrub out on and fail to make finals, they could come here on Sunday. So Steve Ward, I'll see you here Sunday. No, I'm just kidding. Steve Ward always does very well at Starfighters. He's like 100% made finals every time he's gone. So
Okay.
congrats, Steve Ward. Even he admits he plays well out there. So I'm sure he'll be fine.
I wonder what is different there.
That's what I was asking him. What's different there than here? Tom Isaac usually also makes finals, so I think we won't. So those people will probably not be here. Jim doesn't come normally. I don't know who else is going to that. Oh yeah, Mayumi and Kane are there, so that could go either way. No, I'm kidding. You guys, they've made finals. I think
Kane and Tim are usually in the final.
Mayumi
fours.
has made finals. I think one out. She's only been twice, and she made it once, and I didn't think the second time not so much. So we'll see. But yeah, I think that they can all make finals. So yeah, CC's right. So you should come on Sunday, because a bunch of people won't be here. They won't be here. They'll be Starfighters. So who's gonna win? We'll see.
It won't be me.
It's probably not gonna be me either, unless I could play Dungeons and Dragons like 5 times in qualifying, like one Jaws launch party where I just played Jaws.
I still could qualify for a B division, so I still got to shoot for that, because I know I won't get the top finals, but I can always go for the B division.
I don't have that luxury, so I gotta bring the A game for the A division. So that's gonna happen. So yeah, I think that's about it. I don't know about anything else we need to talk about, or
I don't know. What else we got?
I think that's about it. There's a bunch of other launch parties, but they're more in the future, so we'll talk about that stuff. You can see there's other events in the area. There's a Metallica launch party at I Need a Miracle tickets on Saturday. The pinball category
We
is
just
all
need
weird.
to do ours. That's all. We don't need to talk about everybody else. They're on the calendar.
Got
You
it.
can see it on the calendar.
Yeah,
We just have to deal with ours.
okay. They changed the graphics. All right.
But yeah, we have a women's target match play for St. Patty's Day
That's right.
on the 13th of March. So that's, it's a few weeks out.
But we're gonna be back on Friday. So Friday. That's right. Because Friday,
It's League.
It's League. It's part 2, and I've already dealt with Johnny, so this is great. I'm feeling great. I can't wait.
Is Johnny in town?
I don't care anymore. Actually, no, I do care, because I've already played with him. So I'm gonna text him and make sure. I'll ask him. Don't worry. It's in my best interest that Johnny shows up now that I've already played with Johnny. So.
Okay.
But yes. So we're gonna go to Raid Lynn's Arcade. Great place.
Right.
And we'll see you all on Friday. And then there may be a random extra live stream on Thursday.
All right,
We'll
you're gonna
see.
do another
Maybe.
D&D
Yes.
stream?
This is my rush. This is my rush. That's all I care about.
No,
right now.
and I've seen you come in and you're like,
Yeah,
I'm
that's all-
playing this game.
Yep. So I'll see you all. Everybody. Take care, everybody. We'll see you Thursday or Friday. Bye.
Adios.